Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. When you are joining us, it could be daytime, nighttime, I was about to say this evening. We are back with another quiz.
You're joking. Not another one?
That's right, another quiz. It's our first one of this year. So we'll see how it goes. We're only going to do the 4 rounds this evening. It's not live streamed, it's just pre-recorded. So let's just see how you do. You got a general knowledge, a science, nature, connections, and to finish off a picture round. So pens and pencils, paper at the ready. Anything that you want to write on, whatever it be. And let's get straight into it. So,
Hey, let's go.
your round 1 general knowledge questions are as follows. What game went viral in February 2022 in which people have to guess a 5-letter word? Now, this is not when it actually started, but this is when it blew up. It started, I think it started at the beginning of the year or the end of last year, but it blew up massively and went viral in February 2022. So which game is it? Question 2. What does the CC in CCTV stand for? If you need any more time, just give the video a quick pause. What does the CC in CCTV stand for? We'll move on straight to question 4. Question 3. Question 3. How many numbers does a standard traditional game of bingo consist of? How many numbers does a standard traditional game of bingo consist of? Question 4. Which professional football player has already broken the all-time goals scoring record in the Championship in February 2022, outscoring Ivan Toney's record of 30 goals being scored? So I'll say that one all again, it's a bit of a long one, this one. But which professional football player has already broken the all-time goals scoring record in the Championship in February 2022, outscoring Ivan Toney's record of 30 goals scored? God, I need a shave, man. Question 5. How many hours behind London is Canada's capital, Ottawa? So how many hours behind London is Canada's capital, Ottawa? Question 6. Who wrote the books The Secret of Chimneys, The 7 Dials Mystery, and 5 Little Pigs? So who wrote the books The Secret of Chimneys, The 7 Dials Mystery, and 5 Little Pigs? Straight on to question 7. How many points do you need to win a game of croquet? So how many points do you need to win a game of croquet? You have to have that spot on, by the way. Question 8. Which famous duo have a TV show named Foolers? Which famous duo have a TV show named Fool Us? Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the Only Fools and Horses quiz. I've been keeping an eye on it, and that has blown over 1,000 views now. So thank you so much for getting that quiz to over 1,000 views. It's the first one on the channel to hit that milestone, and I believe it's the Only Fools and Horses 2 that is behind that. Just have a quick look, just to double check, but I believe it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, we're on 1.1 thousand now for Only Fools and Horses, and we are on 571 for Only Fools and Horses version 2. Followed closely by EastEnders on 180. So yeah, thank you so much for getting that one to over 1,000. You know, hopefully we can get the other one to over 1,000 as well. That'd be amazing. Right, next question. Question 9. How many chasers are there on the TV show The Chase as of March 2022? So as of March 2022, how many chasers are there on the TV show The Chase? And finally, your last question of this round is, on a standard QWERTY keyboard, so without looking and cheating, what symbol occupies the same space as an apostrophe? And I'll just put the little apostrophe in brackets next to the question for you. So on my keyboard right now, a standard QWERTY keyboard, the apostrophe shares its key with another symbol. What symbol is that? Rightio, if you need any more time, just give the video a quick pause. Let's go into your answers for round 1, general knowledge. So question 1 was, what game went viral in February 2022 in which people have to guess a 5-letter word? That is of course Wordle. If you're not playing Wordle, where have you been? If you've not even heard of Wordle, where have you been? Go on Google, type in Wordle, and the NY Times official website is the official one. Basically a 5-letter word, you've got to try and guess it. Every single day it updates. It's quite fun, quite competitive. Question 2. What does the CC in CCTV stand for? That is closed circuit. And the TV is television. Question 3. How many numbers does a standard traditional game of bingo consist of? It is of course 90. Question 4. Which professional football player has already broken the all-time goal scoring record in the Championship in February 2022, outscoring Ivan Toney's record of 30 goals scored, which is an incredible amount as it is. It is Alexander Mitrovic, and at the time of recording, I think he has 42. He's scored more goals himself than what some Premier League teams have scored altogether. Question 5. How many hours behind London is Canada's capital, Ottawa? It is 5. It's spot on for the point. Question 6. Who wrote the books The Secret of Chimneys, The Seven Dials Mystery and 5 Little Pigs? It is Agatha Christie. Question 7. How many points do you need to win a game of croquet? It is 26. I tell you what, if you've got 25 or 27, I'll allow it as well. So you can have it within 1. I'll let you off. Bit of an obscure number, isn't it? Question 8. Which famous duo have a TV show named Fool Us? It is a magic show, and it is hosted. Well, it's not hosted by, but the judges are Penn and Teller. Question 9. How many chasers are there on the TV show The Chase as of March 2022? It is 6. I don't think I'll be able to name them all off the top of my head, but you've got the Beast, Dart Destroyer, and the Governess, which is Anne, and then you've got the Cinnamon guy. You got that Vixen person. And then you've got the Irish bloke, I think. Question 10, the last question on a standard QWERTY keyboard. What symbol occupies the same space as an apostrophe? It is a @ sign. So what do you get out of 10? Let me know down in the comments what you got out of 10. It's always fun to see that, and I'll try and reply to you as soon as I possibly can. Right, let's go straight into round 2 then, which is science and nature. We haven't done one of these in a little while, I don't think, so actually we might have done one in the New Year's quiz. Can't remember. Anyway, so we've got round 2, science and nature. Let's get on with it. Round 2, question 1. What is a baby alpaca called? What is a baby alpaca called? Question 2. The most acidic substance on Earth is fluoronantimonic acid. It is a mixture of antimony, pentafluoride, and what other acid? So the most acidic substance on Earth is... It is a mixture of an antimony, pentafluoride, and what other acid? I remember writing this question now when I learnt the words so that I didn't look stupid when I recorded it. That went well. Question 3. What is the only vestigial organ in the human body? Probably haven't pronounced that one right either, but hey ho. What is the only vestigial organ in the human body? Question 4. What scientist was born in 1942 and died in 2018? So what scientist was born in 1942 and died in 2018? If there was more than one, I do apologise, but there's one very famous one, and that's the one that we're going for. Question numero 5. Which is the largest internal organ in the human body? The internal organ. I know that the largest organ is your skin, but the internal organ, which is the largest one, is it A, the large intestine, B, the brain, C, the pancreas, or D, the liver? A, B, C, or D? Cast your votes now. Question 6. How many wings does a mosquito have? How many wings does a mosquito have? Question 7. Where in the human body would the limbic system be found? So where in the human body would the limbic system be found? Question 8. What planet was demoted from planetary status? What planet was demoted from planetary status? So it is no longer called a planet. Here's atrocious. Question number 9. What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers? So is it A, a hop of grasshoppers? Is it B, a group of grasshoppers? Is it C, a cloud of grasshoppers? Or is it D, a swarm of grasshoppers? A, B, C, or D? Cast your votes now. Question 10. Name the 3 diseases, not diseased, that the MMR vaccine protects you from. You need all 3 for the point. So name the 3 diseases that the MMR vaccine protects you from, and you need all 3 for the point. 3 of them. You need all 3. You don't even get half a point if you get 2 or 1. Okay? Just all 3 for the point. Name the 3 diseases that the MMR vaccine protects you from. And that'll complete your science and nature round. Need a little bit more time. Give us a little bit of a pause. Okay, so we're going to go straight into your answers now. Let's see what you get out of 10. And as always, leave your comment scores down below in the comments. If you haven't already as well, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And click subscribe as well. And if you hit the little bell next to the subscribe button, it'll give you notifications so you never miss one of our quizzes and our uploads. It's not just quizzes on here, it's blogs and stuff like that as well. Right, okay, here we go. Question 1. What is a baby alpaca called? They are called a cria. So a baby alpaca is called a cria. Question 2. The most acidic substance on Earth is fluoronic acid. Yeah. It is a mixture of antimony, pentafluoride, and what other acid? It is hydrofluoric acid. Make myself look stupid on YouTube, you know what I mean? Question 3. What is the only vestigial organ in the human body? A vestigial organ is an organ that you don't actually need. So that is the appendix. Question 4. What scientist was born in 1942 and died in 2018? That is Stephen Hawking. I assume quite a lot of you would have got that. Go straight to question 5 then. What is the largest internal organ in the human body? It is the liver. So if you put D or liver, or D and liver, you get the point. Question 6. How many wings does a mosquito have? I thought it was always 4. It's actually 2. We've only got 2. Question 7. Where in the human body would the limbic system be found? That is in the brain. I'll accept the head. Something I don't have. Question 8. What planet was demoted from planetary status? That is, of course, Pluto. Question 9. What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers? It is a cloud. I thought it was a swarm, so I got that wrong. And question 10. Name the 3 diseases that the MMR vaccine protects you from. All 3 for the point. It is measles, mumps and rubella. I knew that. Measles, mumps and rubella. Then we will go to your round 3 connections round. As always, don't spoil it for everybody. Don't put the answer in the comments. Just let us know in the comments what round, what question number that you actually got the connection on. That's always fun to know. So basically you're going to get given 9 questions, the answers to which all link together. So for example, if some of the answers to the questions were maple, oak, willow, the connection is trees. Simple as that. So you just got to try and find the connection. If you can't get the connection, 9 out of 10 is quite good. So if you can get all the answers, brilliant. Right, here we go then. Question number 1. It is what flower is the national flower of the USA and the Maldives? If you don't know a question, leave it, make a little note, come back with it later. You might know the connection and just make an educated guess. So what flower is the national flower of the USA and the Maldives? Question 2. What type of attack happens across the internet? What type of attack happens across the internet? As always, there might be multiple answers, but there's only one answer that we're looking for because it has to fit the connection. So what type of attack happens across the internet? Question 3. What title would you be given if you were to own a piece of land in the UK? Something that my dad got for Father's Day last year. Isn't that right, Dad? He's probably watching. Nah, he's probably not, to be fair. Question 4. What tooth is located in between your incisors and premolars? So what tooth is located in between your incisors and your premolars? Question 5. If I were to be renting a property from someone, I'd be their what? So if I were to be renting a property from someone, I would be their what? I think this is where now people are going to get the connection, if you haven't already. Question 6. What is the most common surname in England? So what is the most common surname in England? Question 7. What name would you get if you were to combine the word for a body of water that flows downhill from the force of gravity and the word to describe a short poem or other set of words set to music? So they are the official definitions of 2 words. If you put them together, it gives you a name. That name is crucial to the connection. What name would you get if you were to combine the word for a body of water that flows downhill from the force of gravity and the word to describe a short poem or other set of words set to music? Give you a chance to pause it if you need to pause it on that one before we go to the next question. So 3, 2, 1. Question 8. What is the name of Middlesbrough Football Club's lion mascot? Whoa, up the borough. What is the name of Middlesbrough Football Club's lion mascot? Question 9. What type of tie was invented during the Prussian that war in the 17th century? I want to say Prussian, but it's probably wrong. It's just Russian with a P. Prussian. It's probably Prussian or something, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know why I make these questions. Why do I write the questions and make it stuff that I can't pronounce? Doesn't matter. Anyway, question 10. What connects all 9 answers together? You obviously saw that one coming from a mile off. So what connects all 9 answers together? So yeah, let us know down in the comments below what question you got the connection on, what you got out of 10 as well when we go through the answers. So let's go for it. Here are your answers. Give us a quick pause if you need any more time on the questions. Let's go straight into your answers. So round 3, question 1 was, what flower is the national flower of the USA and the Maldives? It is a rose. I didn't say it was not the national flower of other countries, I just didn't include them. Question 2. What type of attack happens across the internet? That would be a cyber attack. Does anyone know what the connection is now? Question 3. What title would you be given if you were to own a piece of land in the UK? It is Lord. To be fair, thinking about it, it could either be Lady as well, and either applies to the connection anyway, to be honest with you. Lord would be the most common thing to put towards the connection, but right now, no, could be either. Lord or Lady, I'll give you the point. What tooth is located in between your incisors and premolars? That is canines. And if you were to spell it as it is in brackets underneath, as in the letter K-9, that would be part of the connection too. Question 5. If I were to be renting a property from someone, I'd be their what? I would be their tenant. Anyone know what the connection is now? Question 6. What is the most common surname in England? That is Smith. Pretty obvious one. What name would you get if you were to combine the word for a body of water that flows downhill from the force of gravity and the word to describe a short poem or other set of words set to music? That is River Song. And this is a character from what you need the connection to be. Yeah, I just try to make it a bit more complicated. So the word for a body of water that flows downhill from the force of gravity is a river, and the word to describe a short poem or other set of words set to music is song. I'll give you half a point for each one if you get them. Yep. What is the name of Middlesbrough FC's lion mascot? It is Rory the Lion. Question 9. What type of tie was invented during the war in the 17th century? It is bow ties, and they are cool. And then finally, question 10, what connects all 9 answers together? It is, of course, Doctor Who. It wouldn't be a Smoggie Quizmaster quiz without a Doctor Who round or question involved, would it? And I think it's quite fitting the fact that we've had 4 months off, and yeah, we'll have an entire round in it. So, sorry anyone that doesn't like it. Anyway, let's go on to round 4. It is your last round of the quiz. It is your picture round. Yeah, let's go straight into it. 10 pictures with questions relating to them pictures. Let's go. Question 1. Who is this? Who is this? If you just get the surname, that's completely fine by me. You could probably tell that they are a footballer, so they go by surnames anyway. Question 2. Where does this flag belong to? I have not been on it today. This is just because I've had months off this, so I'm just not into it. Like, I'm really like, I think this is like a warm up. I need to do another one. I might bring out another expert one. Let's see, yeah. Let's see how this one does. Yeah, if this gets 10 likes, I'll do another. I know it's small and everything, but we're growing. We're growing slowly. But 10 likes, I'll release another expert. 10 likes on this video. So, question 3: name the children's TV show. That is. Oh my god, I'm saying that is as if it's an answer. Name the children's TV show. I've got to say what the answer was then. You think I wouldn't have had just had a coffee to try and wake me up from all this? So question 3, name the children's TV show. Question 4, name the sweet. I've blanked out the rapper as much as I can. Name the sweet. Or the type of sweets that they are. I don't know how you really pronounce what it is, to be honest. Yeah, one of the two. Question 5. Who is this celebrity as a child? I know you all love this question. This is a common one that we have on the channel. Baby celebrities. So who is this celebrity as a child? I think that's pretty easy, this one this week. Yeah, it's easy. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question now. Question 6. Name the company associated with this logo. Name the company associated with this logo. Question 7. Name the English football team from their badge. So that is their badge. Which football team in England does it belong to? It's a tricky one. All I'm going to say is that it's not a Premier League team. So there's a clue for you. It's not a Premier League team. But they are in the Football League, so they are either in Premier League, Championship, League 1 or League 2. Question 8. Name this landmark. What landmark is that? Hopefully a pretty easy one. Question 9. Name the band. So what band is that? What band is that? And finally, your last question for the picture round is name the movie from this scene. So what movie is that? I'll allow the broader name for it. You'll understand when you see the answer. So I'll allow that you don't need to go into specifics, basically. Okay. So name the movie from this scene. I'll give you another couple of seconds, and we're going to your answers. So there is our beautiful giraffe that is normally with us on our picture round answer title. So here we go for your answers for your picture round. If you need a little bit more time, give us a pause like always. Right, round 4, picture round. Question 1, who is this? That is the football goalkeeper for Bayern Munich. Bit of an obvious thing there with the badges on his shirt, but yeah, that is Manuel Neuer. I will just accept Neuer. Question 2, where does this flag belong to? That is the Isle of Man. I wrote this quiz actually on the ferry back from the Isle of Man there to go for work. Where I got that one from. Question 3, name the children's TV show. That is Big Cook, Little Cook. My brother was obsessed with it. Question 4, name the sweet. It is Moams. So sorry if it's a bit of a cop-out answer or anything for you, but they are the type of sweet are Moams, or Moams, however you pronounce it. Sometimes they come in just flat rectangles, but other times they come like that. Excuse me. Question 5, who was the celebrity as a child? That is Zac Efron. Yeah, spitting double. Bit of an easy one, I reckon. Question 6, name the company associated with this logo. That is a car manufacturer, and that is Skoda. Question 7, name the English football team from their badge. Probably the hardest question this evening. It is Hartlepool United, and they even recently changed their badge, I think, because it didn't used to look like that. It used to have like a little wheel on it or something, so they have changed it as well, so bit of a harder one. Question 8, name the landmark. That is of course Sydney Opera House. Question 9, name the band. That is Kiss. And finally, question 10, you do have a tiebreaker question coming up after this question, so if you are drawing with anyone, then do the tiebreaker question. Closest to the answer gets an extra point, gets the win. Just play for fun if not. It is Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, so if you just got Lord of the Rings, I'll accept it. I tell you what, no, I'll give you half a point for Lord of the Rings, and I'll give you half a point for The Return of the King. That means if you did go into specifics, then yeah, you get another half point. But yeah, so the tiebreaker question. Let me know down in the comments below what you got out of 40, and let me know how close you got to the answer for the tiebreaker question, which is how many goals were there in the 1966 World Cup when England lifted the trophy. So in that World Cup, when England won, how many goals were scored across the entire competition? I will give you 15 seconds from now. 10 more seconds. Write down your answers. Give me a pause if you need more time, but I'll give you the answer in 3, 2, 1. It is 89, so there was 89 goals in that tournament. So the closest to 89 gets an extra point, gets the win. Thank you so much for joining me today on, well, for when I'm filming it, a very sunny day. But yeah, I'll start uploading a couple more videos over the next couple of weeks and whatnot. And thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and I will catch you on the next one. So thank you for joining me. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you.